Hi folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm, where my addiction is all over the internet. So on this channel I do book hauls, book reviews of both physical and digital media, audiobook reviews, and so much more. So happy St. Patty's Day, and if I don't look it, I am absolutely dead tired. It's like 1:39 in the morning right now. I came home over 2 hours ago, but I have been on my Nook reading. I finished A Witch's Way to Murder and Mayhem, which was a free book. I will do a book review of that book later on today. I'm just really not in the mood to do it right now. But anyways, so I have an idea, and I'm going to pitch it to my subscribers, which I have earned a couple more subscribers. Thank you so much for those that are new that have subscribed. I really, really do appreciate it. So, I am always starting new work projects because that's just how my brain is. My brain cannot stay still. So I started, I actually did this, a couple of weeks ago, but I really kind of didn't really start off, jump off of it until like 3 days ago. So the title of the book is murder. Sorry, not murder. Death of a Fool. There it is. That's the title. Death of a Fool. That's what I got in my folder. And so Death of a Fool is book one of the Murdered by Tarot series. Please pardon me. I'm tired. I did a 12-hour shift. I'm tired. And it is about a woman called Rose, who is a witch, who's a librarian, so she's a witchy librarian. And one of her customers, because she repairs books, ended up dead. Now, I will be saying something. I don't know anything about book repairs. I don't know anything about book repairs. So if people want to go and say, she doesn't look like she's very knowledgeable in it, blame the author. Blame the author and no sleep. So anyways, so this woman ends up dead, and she is the suspect, and she has to solve this crime before the police take her away. So she lives in this small town. It's a seaside town. I love seaside towns so much. That's why a lot of my books take place in seaside towns. Hey, love them. And in this world, and I'm once again sorry for pausing. I really am sorry for pausing. In this world, it is it's a little town that has all sorts of like magical creatures and people that practice magic and all the stuff that you ever could possibly want to encounter. Fae or like elves are just as beautiful as they are in Lord of the Rings, which they do comment that's the only thing that Tolkien got right. But yeah, so she's a witchy librarian, and there is a body found in the back of the library. And as I said, it is the woman who wanted her to repair her 800-year-old grimoire. Now, while a vast majority of the people that live there are some kind of magical creature, there is a small population of people that do not have magic. This world is not cut off from the regular world. It's just that they use a lot of like enchantments and illusions and all that stuff, so that you don't know that the person you're talking to is an elf or a fairy queen or whatever. I definitely took when we're talking about elves. I definitely I definitely did it differently than what like that Monster Hunters International author did, where like the elves are like or like they're grubby and they're not beautiful or anything like that. In my book, elves are beautiful. The elves are beautiful, fairies are beautiful, and all that wonderful stuff. And there's places like the Cauldron Brew, which is a coffee shop, which has a very, very imaginative place and everything. Her family owns a supply shop where people can get anything they want. There's a back room that Rose is never allowed to go into, even though she has family. And there's screams that come from that room. She's got a talking cat named Sunshine. That was her mother's idea, not hers. The cat talks like Salem does in Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and also in the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Salem also does talk. So it's a magical world, but with things like shoplifting and, of course, murder. And so, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And each each book is going to represent a card from the tarot deck and all that wonderful stuff. So my idea is to take 5 books and yes, release them individually. They're only going to be Kindle editions until the tariffs against Canada's over is done, because talking about paper, the printing costs are going to be sky high, and I don't really want to do that. I don't want to charge my customers a lot of money for a digital one. No, I'm not doing that. Now, what I do plan on to do is I do plan on to release, so we have the individual book, and then after 5 books, I'm going to release them as a bundle. So 5 books, and the reason I'm doing this is I don't have the patience to do that with 10 books. I do not have the patience. I will literally lose my mind, and that's not a good thing for that to happen. So I will do that, and I will release, so when I release the 5th book, I will also release the bundle at the same time. And yeah, so for $1.99, you will be able to get 5 books. That is a deal in itself. That's a deal I would pick up. I would pick up, hey, get 5 books for $1.99. Individually, they're like, whatever. So yeah. So, she's got an uncle that really worries about her. She has a mother that does not believe in space. And it kind of reminds me a little bit about that one character's grandmother that still walks around in like lingerie that shows way too much stuff. Yeah. So that's going to be coming out this year. I am going to be working on that book. I should have that book done. I'm only doing 129 pages. So that's going to be a very quick read. People like quick reads. But yeah. So I'm doing that, and yeah, so that's going to sound like a really great idea to release as a bundle. And also, when I do release the books in physical, after this tariff stuff is over, you're going to get 3 stories. 3 stories for $6 or something like that. Okay, so I'm into here. I'm absolutely dead tired. I am going to head off to bed. I have my file already up for that particular book, and I will write in it when I'm fully awake. So I'll see you guys around. Bye.